Watson's Market Orofino, Kimberling Insurance Agency, Peak Physical Therapy, P1FCU, Family Eye Care, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, Best Built Builder Supply, The Pizza Factory, and Terry Bowling of Camas Financial. And now to the field we go for Maniac Football.
North you can go in the state of Idaho before you hit the Canadian border. Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Jones. Welcome to Maniac Football 2023. Tonight, the Orofino Maniacs, their last road trip of the year here in this regular season, as it's the furthest road trip ever since the beginning of the season, when Orofino went down and played the Marsing Huskies, a good 5-hour, 20-minute drive. Tonight, the Maniacs by bus get up here in about 5.5 hours to Bonners Ferry, and where it is perfect weather here for football. High clouds, a cool evening, lots of moisture in the air, and 60 degrees. The Bonners Ferry Badgers have just completed their pregame warm-ups. They are in their dark blue jerseys, piped in white numbers front and back, with their dark blue pants with Badgers down the sides of the legs, and their dark blue helmets. The Maniacs out on the field taking their pregame warm-ups. They are in their traveling white uniforms, blue numbers front and back, Maniacs across the chest, and the dark black helmet with Maniac in script. Orofino is traveling with a very light squad tonight. The information that you may have gotten around town if you're in Orofino is that there's a lot of sickness, unfortunately, running in Orofino right now, and the football team is paying the price. Quite a few of our players are out sick and were unable to make the trip. So there are 13. That's right, you heard me correct. There are 13 suited up for the Orofino Maniacs tonight as they take on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Bonners Ferry, of course, the Intermountain League. They play in the 3A Idaho State Division. The Maniacs 2A. Bonners Ferry started out the season 66 kids turning out for football, twice the amount of the Orofino Maniacs. But nonetheless, Orofino will come here and they will compete tonight against Bonners Ferry. This is their last road game of the season. And then next week, Orofino is at home for their final regular season game. They will host the St. Mary's Lumberjacks in a Central Idaho League contest. And for the Maniacs, it is senior night. We've got all kinds of things to talk to you about here during this pregame show as we get things underway from Bonners Ferry High School. Don't go away. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, it'll be time for our Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores after this.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding a great parking spot. Yes! Or your team winning the championship.
And he's out of here!
Oh, yes! Woo! Finding an extra $10 in the wash.
Whoa, lunch money.
Or winning the lottery. Your wins add up, just like earning 3.50% APY in an Ascend checking account. So, let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. APY is annual percentage yield. 3.50% APY applies to the first $15,000. Balances over $15,000 earn 0.21% to 3.50% APY. Additional qualifications required to earn 3.50% APY. Contact a P1FCU representative for details. Insured by NCUA.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
If you can count yourself as one of the hundreds of folks across the Clearwater who wakes up in the morning with a stiff and aching back, your answer is Riverside Physical Therapy. While everyone is unique in their issues, the therapists at Riverside PT work hard to deliver the care you need to feel better after the very first visit. A satisfied patient is the simple goal of all the staff. Let us assess your healthcare needs and develop a recovery plan to fit you. Call for an appointment today, 476-7105, Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 West, Orofino.
And we welcome you back once again to the campus of Bonners Ferry High School, where tonight the Orofino Maniacs do battle with the Bonners Ferry Badgers. It's time for the Riverside Physical Therapy schedules and scores. Still having difficulties with that low back pain or maybe a leg muscle pull or recouping from surgery? See Allison and her qualified staff about physical therapy and rebounding beginning right away. That's Riverside Physical Therapy. All right, let's start with scores from last evening in White Pine football, a Thursday night game. Logos of Moscow on the road at Troy. They dispensed with the Trojans 66-18. With that victory, the Knights remain undefeated at 5-0 on the season. High school volleyball, the Lewiston girls lost a heartbreaker in the district championship game to the Lake City Timberwolves of Coeur d'Alene. Potlatch was a winner over the Clearwater Valley girls in 4 games. Kamei defeated Nez Perce in straight sets. And the Orofino Lady Maniacs, they took 5 games to do it, but they got it done. They beat Priest River on the Spartans' home court. The scores were 23-25, 25-11, 17-25, 25-23, and then the 5th and tiebreaker game, the Maniacs won 15-11. Riley Diffin led Orofino with 9 kills, while Liv Johnson had 24 assists. Orofino climbs to 3-5 in league play, and they're 8-7 overall. Orofino now gets ready for district play, which is determined by high seed hosting. Regional football action scheduled for tonight. Prairie is at home. They're going to be facing off with the Clearwater Valley Rams. Deary goes on the road to Nez Perce. They'll face off with Lewis County. Genesee is at Kamei as Kamei celebrates homecoming. And Potlatch travels to Lapwai. Central Idaho League action tonight has the Grangeville Bulldogs at home. They face off against Kellogg. St. Mary's, they have the night off. And here we have Orofino at Bonners Ferry in a non-conference game. Tomorrow evening, the Idaho Vandals have the Montana Grizzlies in the Kibbe Dome as the 2 battle for the Little Brown Jug. You can hear that game right here, beginning with a 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff on KLER AM. And that, my friends, is Schedules and Scores brought to you by Riverside Physical Therapy. Don't go away. When we return, we'll have interviews with both head coaches, Danny Swift of Bonners Ferry and Jake Metke of the Orofino Maniacs after this.
At Farmers, we make you smarter about insurance because what you don't know can hurt you. What if you didn't know that boxes by the curb make you a target for thieves? Or that dog bites account for 1/3 of all home liability claims? What if you didn't know that 1 in 7 drivers is uninsured? And that grease fires have to be smothered. The more you know, the better you can plan. Get smarter about your insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmers insurance agent.
Clearwater Valley Health wishes to invite the community to a free screening of the documentary movie My Ascension. While teen suicide is on the rise, this documentary is a story of a 16-year-old cheerleader who attempted suicide and was left paralyzed. For students, parents, teachers, and the whole community, this is a must-watch. Showing at the Rex Theater Thursday, October 19th, beginning at 6:30. A discussion will take place afterwards, sponsored in part by Clearwater Valley Health. Please make sure to attend this important evening.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
Once again, those big yellow buses have taken to the streets to safely transport our kids to school. Hi, this is Mary from Watson's Market, Orofino. While driving, please use extreme caution in school zones and near bus stops.
Drivers, always keep an eye on the road, ditch the distractions like your phone, and be patient around those children crossing streets and by school zones. Watson's Market says let's keep our community safe and free of accidents.
Watson's Market, Orofino, for hometown proud.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show from Bonner Ferry High School. I'm Jeff Jones, and visiting with us now is head coach of the Badgers, Danny Swift. Coach, thanks for taking the time to visit with us.
Hey, no problem. Glad to be here and visit with you a little bit.
Well, Coach, it's been a while since Orofino and Bonners Ferry have had an opportunity to tangle. Tell us a little bit about the Badgers football team, if you could.
Well, we lost a lot from last year. We graduated 23 seniors from last year's team, and so we really only brought back 4 guys with varsity experience, and so we've been really working to get up to speed with these guys, and I inherited a great program with fantastic culture from Coach Henthorn, who I was an assistant for the last 4 years, but just been working to get up to speed and dealing with some injuries and the things that you deal with sometimes year in and year out. But things have finally started to click a little bit for us in the last few weeks.
Tell us a little bit about your junior quarterback, Brody Rice, if you could.
He's a great kid. He has incredible football skills. So we're just working real hard to put the pieces together around him and use his athleticism in the best way possible to benefit the team.
One of the things that I spy from your roster is you've got quite a few kids that you can put in at running back. Tell us a little bit about your style of offense.
Well, we wanted to establish the run early on in the season, and the pace of the game and some of our games have gone awry quickly on us, and so I think we struggled early on to really establish that and develop an identity and something that the kids could believe in. And here the last few weeks we lost Dakota for a few weeks, and getting him back, he's just a great senior leader for us. So to have the 3 seniors that we have in the backfield, our offensive success has really ramped up since we were able to put those 3 together and build on what they're doing. And the versatility of each one of them, they each bring a unique skill set, but they're all great leaders for us, and they're going to play their tails off every time they're on the field.
Coach, what do you know about your opponent tonight, the Orofino Maniacs?
Well, a little bit of scouting we did. They got a kid that they like to move around. I'm not sure the name, but number 11 seems to be quite the athlete and run a little bit out of the quarterback spot, and he seems to be the playmaker. So whether he's playing in the quarterback spot or the running back spot, our defensive success will hinge on our ability to kind of contain him and rein him in and not let him beat us.
And so what is your key to winning tonight here at Bonners Ferry High School?
Very much it'll be discipline. With the misdirection that Orofino runs, and they do a great job of it. We had a couple different films and watching them execute, and it just seems to be getting better week by week. So staying disciplined in our doing our jobs. Our defense is predicated on discipline. I'm not a fan of hero ball. We want 11 guys out there playing their butts off, but also doing it within the system, and the discipline will be the ultimate key to making sure that we cut off the misdirection and limit the big plays, and we'll see how we handle that.
Coach, want to wish you, your assistants, and of course most all your kids the best of luck tonight as you battle Orofino at your place.
Hey, thank you very much. We appreciate it, and hopefully everybody stays safe, and it's a great football game.
Head coach Danny Swift of the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Don't go away. We have more pregame when we come back right after this.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding a great parking spot. Yes! Or your team winning the championship.
And it's out of here.
Oh, yes! Woo!
Finding an extra $10 in the wash.
Whoa, lunch money.
Or winning the lottery. Your wins add up, just like earning 3.50% APY in an Ascend checking account. So, let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. APY is annual percentage yield. 3.50% APY applies to the first $15,000. Balances over $15,000 earn 0.21% to 3.50% APY. Additional qualifications required to earn 3.50% APY. Contact a P1FCU representative for details. Insured by NCUA.
We welcome you back to the Maniac pregame show on the road to Bonners Ferry, Idaho. Let's go ahead and take a moment to visit with second-year head coach Jake Metke. Coach, here we go, another long road trip here at Bonners Ferry. These are kind of getting old, aren't they?
Yeah, they're tough, but you know it's good for the kids to have to struggle through. We're kind of like the road warriors this year.
Before we talk about your opponent tonight, the Bonners Ferry Badgers, who are coincidentally celebrating their homecoming, let's talk about your homecoming last week. A game that was yours to win, and then just in the final 2 minutes, it slipped away. What happened?
Well, we got some real inopportune penalties that gave them a first down a couple of times, brought back a long run. So we just got to play a little more disciplined, and we'll be able to come away with wins in those types of games.
You know, I believe you only had 3 penalties up to that fourth quarter. One was, or two were motion. One was maybe a holding or something like that. But you were looking really pretty good. And then the penalties hit. You can't take those away, but are you able to teach the kids?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And just being able to play through those things, because those things are going to happen. And really, it's a matter of how you respond to them. So that was sort of our message to them. Yeah, things are going to happen, but we can still fight through.
All right, so let's talk about your opponent tonight, Bonners Ferry. They, too, have been struggling this year. They're sitting at 1-5 here on the season. What do you know about this team?
They're pretty run-heavy. I think they got a decent line. They got a decent running back. So we're definitely going to have to step up and play some solid defense. And then, we just got to up front offensively. We got to pancake guys. We need to pancake more guys. And just be more physical.
The Bonners Ferry coach, Davey Swift, he's in his first year. He's been at Bonners for a little while. It's kind of like you last year. How do you think he's coaching like you were last year?
Well, it looks like he's got a bunch of seniors out that hadn't played a lot. And so that was kind of our boat last year, where we had to go out and find guys that wanted to come out and play, but didn't have a lot of experience. And so it's tough. It's tough to come in and play varsity football when you haven't been exposed to that, or maybe even haven't played since junior high, where it's a totally different speed of a game.
All right, so you're going to be without some key personnel possibly tonight. So how do you try and control the tempo of this game to hopefully come out with a victory at the end?
Well, we're going to try to slow the game down and just try to pound it away. We're going to be pretty limited in our playbook with our lack of personnel, and we got guys out with sickness and injury, and so it's one of those things we're just going to have to battle through and do the best we can.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight here at Bonners Ferry, and look forward to visiting with you again soon.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Once again, the Maniacs getting set to kick off with Bonners Ferry High School as Bonner Ferry celebrates their homecoming. For head coach Jake Metke, I'm Jeff Jones. Back with more pregame and the kickoff after this.
This has been the Maniacs pregame show on AM 13 KLER. Brought to you by
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial, Best Built Builder Supply, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance Agency, and Watson's Market Orofino.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Deciding what's for lunch or dinner today is as easy as picking up your phone and calling Orofino's top pizza house, the Pizza Factory. Get that delicious pizza pie delivered to your home or work address. Every day of the week, there's great pizza, breadsticks, and sub sandwiches just a call away. 476-5519. Takeout available too.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab fall tire sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
It's game time on AM 13 KLER. This is Orofino High Maniacs football. Presented by
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial, Best Built Builder Supply, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance Agency, and Watson's Market, Orofino.
Well, we welcome you back to Bonners Ferry High School as the defensive starters are now being announced here for the Orofino Maniacs. Let's do the same. You're going to hear a lot of different names than what you're used to in the past. Let's start on the D-line. The Maniacs will go with a 5-3 defense tonight. The ends tonight are Galileo Perez, 5'11", 210 pounds, a junior. The other end is Brady Raines, a 6'1", 170-pound senior. The tackles tonight for Orofino defensively, Ray Stars, 5'10", 195, a freshman, and James Paulson, 5'10", 220 pounds, a senior. And then the Maniacs will go with a nose guard this evening, Damian Harrell, 6', 155 pounds. The linebacking crew tonight, the outside linebackers, John Wicks, 6', 180 pounds, and a junior. The other outside linebacker, Declan Crockett. He's 5'11", 140 pounds, and a sophomore. The middle linebacker for Orofino this evening, Levi Carling, 6'2", 220 pounds, and a junior. The cornerbacks this evening, Landon Hudson, a senior, will get the start. On the other end, it'll be Cody Miles, a 5'9", 130-pound sophomore. And then the safety this evening is Jackson Semitol. He is a 5'4", 120-pound senior. Here's the offense for the Bonners Ferry Badgers. They stand at 1-5 on the season. The wideouts are Gavin Ryder, a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore, and Matthias Gardner, a 5'7", 140-pound junior. The tackle this evening on the left side is Sule Abukari, 6'6", 215 pounds, a sophomore. The right tackle is McKean Loretto, 5'10", 255 pounds, a junior. The left guard this evening, Andrew Earhart, a 5'10", 175-pound senior. And then Kai Atkin is a 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. The center tonight for the Badgers is Colton Rood, a 6'1", 215-pound senior. The running backs this evening, they will go with 3. Matt Treichler, Matt Treichler, 5'7", 170 pounds, a senior. Trey Bateman, a 6'3", 250 pound senior, and Dakota Heller, a 6'2", 175 pound senior. And then calling the shots from under center tonight is Brody Rice, a 6'2", 180 pound junior. So the public address announcer has just finished announcing the offensive unit for the Bonners Ferry Badgers. They are coached by Mr. Danny Swift. He is in his first year as head coach, but he has spent 5 years total with the program. Other assistants include Andy Rice, Alec Hamilton, Kenny Swift, Chris Saban, Jason Trujillo, Jacques Demarius, and David Kuhn. And one of those assistants, they affectionately call, he is the old-timer here. He has been an unpaid assistant for 44 years. And they just prefer to call him the old-timer. And so, I'll tell you what, 44 years, a non-paid assistant, something else. Stepping out are the captains for the Maniacs tonight. Out there, Brady Raines, along with Damian Harrell. Levi Carling is out there, as well as Declan Crockett. And for the Badgers across the way, it's Colton Rude, Brody Rice, Trey Bateman, and Dakota Heller. So all District 1 officials, a 5-man crew here this evening. They'll go over the rules real quickly with these boys before the start of the game and the flip of the coin. And we'll wait for our official to give us the sign as they take a look at it. And, of course, we'll just wait for them to give us the sign as to who won the toss. And it looks as though Bonners Ferry has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So the Maniacs will have the ball to start offensively here in the first half. The guy who does all the kicking for Bonners Ferry on special teams, he handles the kickoff, he handles the punts, he handles the point afters. That's Trey Bateman. He's one of those seniors for this club tonight. Again, he's 6'3", 250 pounds, and Coach said he can just really put the boot into it. So for the Maniacs, again, as we said, only 13 guys were able to travel to this game tonight. And so that means there are going to be 2 guys on the bench. Going deep for the Maniacs, Declan Crockett and John Wicks. Wicks will be here to the near side, Crockett to the far side. They'll be receiving at the north goal post and running right to left. As I look at it here from the visitor stands at Bonners Ferry High School. 2 sections of bleachers here for the visitors, and one section is filled up with Maniac fans, and I am all alone here in the other sections, like nobody wants to be close to the guy on the radio.
That's receive for the Maniacs, number 3.
So Bateman tees up the ball at his own 40-yard line.
Looks like Trey Bateman. That's the kick for the Badgers.
There's the whistle. And the big right footer approaches the ball and boots this one straight down the middle of the field. It's off the fingertips of Crockett. It's going into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And Orofino will bring the ball out to the 20-yard line and start from there. A big boot as both Crockett and Wicks were standing at about the 15-yard line, and it sailed over Crockett's head. He put his hand up. I don't know if he actually got a piece of it or not, but it ended up in the end zone. So the Maniacs will start it in the middle of the field from their own 20-yard line. The sophomore quarterback Declan Crockett will operate from under center. He has Wicks and Carling set behind him, trying to go straight up the middle. There's nothing there. Levi Carling at tailback for the Maniacs. For the Orofino, he is a junior tailback, so he is wearing number 5 tonight. As a matter of fact, they were going to stop him for a loss of 3, and that'll set the ball back to about the 17-yard line. Orofino breaks from their huddle. Landon Hudson will split here to the near side. One receiver to the far side. That's Matthews. And handoff going the right side. A big pile moves forward as Carling with the ball. He's going to pick up those 3 yards that he lost on the first carry and get back to the 20-yard line. They're actually going to give him positive progress past the 20 to about the 21. So a 4-yard pickup. 3rd down and 9 now for Orofino. Big defensive line for this Bonners Ferry Badgers squad. They come out with a 4-3 defense. Carling the deep back as Crockett takes the snap. And again, right up the middle, and that's Carling, the ball carrier. Nothing much there, maybe 2 yards at best. It is 4th down and about 6, and the Maniacs will go 3 and out on this first series of downs. So Orofino will punt the ball away. To return is Rice. Nice kick. It's off the side of his foot. Rice will watch it bounce at the 50, picks it up at the 46 to the 50, and will be brought down out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. And there is a flag as we're going to have a tackle out of bounds. Let's go ahead and tell you who our officials are for the evening. It's Matt Wilson, the referee, Connor Picolis, the back judge, Corey Kuhn is the head linesman, Scott Smith is the umpire, and Rob Parkinson is the line judge. So the first penalty of the evening goes against the Maniacs, and they will advance the ball 15 yards on the tackle out of bounds, and so the ball will be spotted at the Maniac 30-yard line. Brody Rice, again the quarterback, he'll take a snap from Rude as he has a full house backfield, hands off, that's Bateman, left side, and Bateman gets out of one tackle but will be brought down shortly afterwards by the Maniacs' Perez. A 2-yard pickup on the running play, 2nd down and 8. In case you just joined us, we have just gotten underway with the first quarter. We're 2.5 minutes into it. The Maniacs go 3 and out on their first possession. 2nd down and 8 now for the Badgers. Rice will take a snap from under center. Hands off right side, big running room, and a 1st down and more down the left side, and now will be brought down close to the goal line. They'll say touchdown across the way. It looks as though, let's just double check, because we do not have an 8, unless that's Matt Treitlar, scores it from 28 yards out. It is 6-0. Now the point after, this is Rice. Snap is back. Here's the kick. It's on its way, and it is no good, wide left. 6-0 our score. It's 9:09, first quarter of play. We're back after this.
When it comes to your health care, getting placed on a long waiting list to see a provider can be frustrating. That's why at Peak Physical Therapy, we recognize that when you're in pain, you want help now. At Peak Physical Therapy, there is no waiting. Priding ourselves on offering same-day, next-day appointments, you can rest assured you'll be seen within 24 hours. If you're in pain and need help, don't wait. Call Peak Physical Therapy. Call today, 476-9365.
Do you show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold everywhere he goes. Dave thought he was the ultimate fan until he found out there was a Vandal debit card.
Where did you get that?
Well, Dave, there's only one place to get your Vandal debit card. At P1FCU. Visit P1FCU.org/GoVandals to get your Vandal card today. Debit cards are only available to P1FCU members with an active checking account. Insured by NCUA.
Orofino Maniacs football continues in a moment on your Central Idaho sports leader, AM 13 KLER.
And we're back. It is 6-0, and teeing up the ball, getting ready to kick it away is Bateman. And once again, the Maniacs will have Wicks and Crockett back. High end over end kick. It's Wicks at the 15 to the 20, coming to the near side, and he'll be brought down from behind at about the 25-yard line. A return of 10 yards by Wicks, and the Maniacs are in business. So again, 3 plays for Bonners Ferry to go 35 yards. And again, they were aided by a tackle out of bounds, 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. So here come the Maniacs as they'll scrimmage from their own 23-yard line. Crockett again takes a snap, looks, a running play again to the left side, and there's just a mosh of bodies there. Wicks, the ball carrier, and he's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12 now. Orofino 3 and out on their first series, looking to try and do something, as we know that they're just basically going to run off tackle a lot because they just feel that the corners for Bonners Ferry just have a little bit more speed than they do. Crockett, again, the sophomore signal caller from under center, hands off Carlene right side, and he is going to be dumped in the backfield. Big loss. Matter of fact, it looks as though Crockett never even got the chance to get the ball into his hands when that big defensive line, Barry and Thorne, juniors, both 205 and 250, got into the backfield and brought him down. A big loss back to the 15-yard line. The line to gain is the 35. Or check that, the 33. So it is 3rd down and long now for Orofino. Crockett takes the snap, drops back, pumps, throws right side. There's a receiver there. It's caught along the far sideline, and being brought down across the way is Matthews. And while he was able to pick up positive yardage, not nearly enough for the first down, about 7 yards on the pickup. It'll be 4th down and 14, and the Maniacs will have to kick the ball away again.
Brought down by Jacob Stone.
And it looks as though it's Hudson who will kick. Snap is back, and it's blocked. And the Bonners Ferry picks it up on the bounce and runs it over the right side for a touchdown on special teams. That's Alex Stoley on the blocked punt. With 6:44 on the clock, he runs it in for the score, and Bonners Ferry leads at 12-0. Just a good block, and Stoley was there to pick the ball up on the bounce, and he runs it in from 15 yards out for the score. So now the point after attempt. The first one was wide to the left off of the foot of kicker Trey Bateman. He'll kick out of the hold of Rice. Snap is back. It's a good snap. And the kick is blocked. No good. 12-0 is our score. 6:44 on the clock. We'll return right after this.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And we welcome you back once again. As just that fast, the game kind of getting away from Orofino as Bonner's Ferry leads at 12-0. Bateman will kick away. Crockett and Wicks are deep. And here's the kick. A high end-over-end kick. And it'll be Wicks on a full run, right straight up the middle. And Wicks will be there at the 30 and brought down right around there. A nice return of 15 yards on the kick return by Wicks. And Orofino in business once again. They'll actually spot the ball inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. Four-three defensive front as they break out for the Badgers. Maniacs out of their huddle. I thought that was a little shy. Here's the snap, and it goes back to Crockett, and he'll hand off to Carling, who tries the left side. He'll pick a couple, and they actually had moved the ball further up, and the chain crew did not move. The ball is at the 37-yard line now, and they started out at the 35. A 2-yard pickup by Carling. Again, being pressed into action because of the sickness in the Maniac locker room. 2nd down and 8 now. Crockett takes the snap, drops back, under heavy pursuit, throws the right side, ball is caught, and then brought down by Landon Hudson. Landon Hudson, a nice catch across the way, but he's actually going to lose a half a yard as the defender over there on the cornerback is Matthias Gardner. He makes the tackle immediately on Hudson. So it's 3rd down and 9 now. Ball placed at the 35-yard line of Orofino. One wide out here to the near side. That's Cody Mills. He'll line up as a slot or a receiver. Slot left as Crockett takes the snap, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete as it is off of the hand of Hudson. And so that'll bring up 4th down and 9, and more than likely a kicking situation once again for Orofino. Their last punt attempt was blocked and taken in for a touchdown. Here's the kick. The short kick off to the right. Big scrum for it as it rolls dead across the 35, inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. And that's where the Bonners Ferry Badgers will take it over 1st and 10. So getting the kick away this time, but off the right side of his foot, was And again, we're still trying to figure out who Coach put in as the punter.
32-yard line.
We were thinking it was going to be Brady Raines, and it was not. So it's first down for the Badgers, who lead this ball game 16-0, as Rice takes the snap from under center, and he's going to be dumped in the backfield. Quarterback sack, as coming up off the bottom of the pile is Damian Harrell. So a loss of 4 on the play. First negative play of the evening for Bonners Ferry. Second down and 14. Wide out here to the near side is Gardner. Rice once again sets the line, and he'll take the snap from under center, hands off to the deep back. Bateman right straight up the middle as he crosses the 40 and is brought down at about the 41-yard line, close to a first down, a pickup of, we'll call it 11. So that is third down now and 2 for the Badgers. Up to the line of scrimmage, which is now the Badgers' 41-yard line. Rice with 2 backs set behind him, wideouts left and right. And up the middle, big hole for Heller. Heller is going to go hit the left side and will be chased down from behind inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Wow, what a big hole on the left side. And running him down from behind, saving the touchdown, was Landon Hudson. First down for the Badgers. It's their second of the evening. They'll break from their huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. They have it set now at the 22-yard line. Rice, the junior quarterback, long count. Now he'll hand off the right. That's Matt Tretlaw, and he'll go to the left side, and he is in for the touchdown. Tretlaw scores it here with 2:52 in the first quarter of play from 23 yards out, and it is now 18-0 in favor of Bonners Ferry. Here's the point after attempt. Rice will hold once again. Snaps back, it's good. Here's the kick, it's on the way, and it is good. 19-0. Our score here. Bonners Ferry with the lead over the Maniacs in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Orofino Maniacs football continues in a moment on your Central Idaho sports leader, AM 13 KLER.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Nothing quite says family happiness like the deliciousness of a piping hot pizza or flatbread from the Pizza Factory. On Michigan Avenue, Orofino, the Pizza Factory has 4 new mouth-watering flatbreads. Pesto, artichoke, and tomato flatbreads, also available with buffalo chicken or tomato bacon and olive oil. For a limited time only, come in today and try the new flatbreads.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
At Riverside Physical Therapy, we're proud to say we're Maniac and community backers. Visit us on Highway 12 Orofino for a free screening on those aches and pains you wake up every morning with. There's no need to suffer from stiff knees, aching back, or sore shoulders and neck. Call Riverside Physical Therapy and make an appointment for a free examination and a plan to get back to your old self. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Riverside Physical Therapy, here for you.
56 to the Badgers.
And here's the kick. Crockett picks it up, and he'll advance it from the 20 to about the, looks as though the 23 or 25-yard line. And so Orofino here now on their third possession. Or check that, this will be their fourth possession here in the first quarter of play. They'll spot the ball at the 25. Carleen, the deep back. Wicks, the junior fullback. Crockett under center. And a little misdirection. Going to the left side is Wicks. Wicks will pick up positive yards as he'll cross the 30 to about the 30, we'll call it the 31-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the run by the junior fullback. Where the Maniacs bringing the play in is Jeremy Sochara.
Where they have you.
And so breaking out from the huddle and coming up to the line of scrimmage, which is, again, at the 31-yard line. Crockett resetting his backfield. Wicks at the left side. To the right is Carling. And the toss goes to Wicks' right side. And Wicks may have a first down. It's going to be close. Just a toss sweep to the right. The stop made by Trillar.
Got an assist on the back.
And it is enough for a first down. So the Maniacs come up with their first down of the evening. A running play on a toss sweep to Wicks.
First and 10 for the Maniacs.
The ball is placed at Orofino's 35-yard line. 2 receivers will come here to the near side, Hudson and Mills. Hudson to the inside, Mills to the outside, as Crockett takes the snap, and he'll try running straight forward. Not much there. That's actually Carleen, and Carleen will pick up about 2 yards. Second down and 8. We're inside a minute here in this first quarter of play. Play is being run in, and coming off the field for Orofino is Harrison. Excuse me, that is not Harrison. That's Simmental. Mills will split to the far side. One receiver, Hudson, here to the near side. Crockett takes the snap, and he's going to come here to the near side, and he'll be upended. That's John Wicks, who he actually hands it off to. Wicks up to the, we're going to call it the just shy of the 45. Third down and 1. Very manageable for the Maniacs here. And that's the end of the first quarter as the horn goes off, 19-0, as Bonner's Ferry leads this contest. We'll take a break. We're coming back after this.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
At Watson's Market Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, highest quality foods, and the smiles you'll see on our employees every day. We believe in community and donate to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, our commitment to you from Watson's Market, Orofino.
Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Market, Orofino.
And helping to sponsor our broadcast of Maniac Football on KLER Orofino, Watson's Market Orofino, and Kimberling Insurance. You can also hear tonight's game streamed live on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. Well, we're through one quarter of play. It is 19-0 in favor of Bonner's Ferry. The Maniacs with the ball. They have a third down and 1. We've switched sides of the field as Orofino will now run from left to right. Orofino up to the line of scrimmage, which is their own 40, just shy of the 45-yard line. Crockett takes the snap, toss right side. Carling, he runs into one of his own guys and now he's going to be brought down for a loss about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's Shiloh Berry. He is a 5'11", 205-pound junior. And now it's 4th down and 4 for the Maniacs. The line to make is the 45, and Orofino will punt. Now we have our best look at the punter. It's Brady Raines. So Raines will punt. Kick to the right. It's fielded by Bateman. Bateman starts left, goes right now, and he'll be brought down from behind. Crockett on the coverage for the Maniacs. As Bateman started left, and he put the brakes on as the defender was closing in on him at the 30-yard line, reversed his field, and was able to pick up positive yardage. They'll place the ball at the 35-yard line, as Rice will have Treitlar and Bateman behind him. Rice from under center sets the line and takes the snap. And making a cut coming this way is Treitlar, and he is going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about a half yard. 2nd down and a long 10. Maniacs defensively, Galileo Perez and James Paulson were there off that 5-3 defensive line for Orofino. Dakota Heller will line up as a receiver here to the near side, as Rice again will take a snap from under center, and he'll toss to the right side. No, it's a reverse coming here to the near side. Big running room, 50, 45, and brought down at the 40-yard line. That is Aiden Beggarly. So Beggarly, the public address announcer just made a faux pas and just apologized to the crowd. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but he said a good game for the Maniacs. 1st down for Bonners Ferry. They'll scrimmage from the Maniac 42-yard line. And now we have a whistle and we have a stoppage here. Let's see what this is all about. As Orofino jumped into the neutral zone, so an infraction of 5 yards. 2 penalties for Orofino for 20 yards here in the first half, as they just got into that neutral zone. Again, Rice will call for the ball either on the first or the second shout, and Orofino jumped into the neutral zone. So it's now 1st down and 5 from Orofino's 37. Handoff in the backfield. Big hole by Bateman, right side, still on his feet, and now he will head to the sidelines, and he's in for the touchdown. Let's double check that. That does not look like Bateman's number. It's Jacob Solt. And Jacob runs it in from 35 yards out. Here in the second quarter of play with 9 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. And now on to attempt the PAT is Bateman. Snap is back. Here's the kick. It's on its way, and it is good. Our score now, Bonners Ferry 26, Orofino nothing. 9:29 here in the second quarter of play. We'll return after this.
Do you show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold everywhere he goes. Dave thought he was the ultimate fan until he found out there was a Vandal debit card.
Where did you get that?
Well, Dave, there's only one place to get your Vandal debit card, at P1FCU. Visit p1fcu.org/GoVandals to get your Vandal card today. Debit cards are only available to P1FCU members with an active checking account. Insured by NCUA.
Clearwater Valley Health wishes to invite the community to a free screening of the documentary movie My Ascension. While teen suicide is on the rise, this documentary is a story of a 16-year-old cheerleader who attempted suicide and was left paralyzed. For students, parents, teachers, and the whole community, this is a must-watch, showing at the Rex Theater Thursday, October 19th, beginning at 6:30. A discussion will take place afterwards, sponsored in part by Clearwater Valley Health. Please make sure to attend this important evening.
We're back here, and a new kicker in for the Badgers, and here's the kick. And it'll bounce to the backfield. It gets by Crockett, and it gets by Wicks. Now he'll pick it up deep in his own side of the field towards the 10. As a matter of fact, he won't make it to the 10-yard line, as that ball just squimmed right between Crockett and Wicks. Wicks tried picking it up at the 5, and he lost the handle on it. Then he picked it up a second time, was able to advance it. They'll call him down at the 10-yard line, and so Orofino, a lot of grass ahead of him in order to reach that end zone. Down 26-0, 9:19 here in the second quarter of play as Orofino out of their huddle. One receiver here to the near side. I formation with Wicks and Carling in the backfield. And Crockett will hand off. No running room there for Carling as he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss on the running play. Second down and 11 now. Back to the 9-yard line. Orofino again, only 13 guys on this roster as Jeremy Sahurada brings the play in. He's a freshman. And he will line up as a tight end on the right side. Crockett will again work from under center with the pro set eye behind him. And now he looks to throw here to the near side, and it is incomplete, intended for Hudson. And he took a licking, did Landon, a senior wide receiver on this ball club, and so it is third down and 11 now. Hudson was the target right at about the 15-yard line, and the ball just sailed right through his fingers, couldn't get a grasp on it. A lot of humidity here at Bonners Ferry High School tonight as the temperatures drop below the 60s. Here it is now, third down and 11 from Orofino's 9-yard line. And Crockett back to pass, sets, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted at the 30, or call that the 20-yard line, intercepted by Trey Bateman. And so Maniacs turn the ball over on a third down and 11 on an interception here in the second quarter of play. So the Badgers will have the ball in excellent field position. And we have an official's timeout. Don't go away. We'll come back right after this.
The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
Family Eye Care and Clinic and Terry Bowling of Camus Financial, proud backers of the Maniacs. Trey Bateman will line up as a slot to the left as Rice, again under center after the interception. He'll hand off in the backfield, a new back in there for Bonners Ferry. This is Conrad Hyatt, the ball carrier. He'll try the right side, nothing much there. As a matter of fact, they'll call it 0 gain. 2nd down and 10 as the ball again spotted at Orofino's 20-yard line after the Solt interception of the pass by Crockett. Baden Beggarly will line up as a receiver wide to the far side. I formation behind the junior quarterback, Rice. He surveys the defense before he will settle under center. That's Colton Rude. Rice on the second go. He'll hand off. Right side, big running room. Inside the 15, down to the 10-yard line. Inside the 10-yard line is, we'll check that here real quickly, Hyatt, Conrad Hyatt. So a first down on the ground for Bonners Ferry, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
From the 6-yard line.
Bonners Ferry will break from the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. They're 6 yards away from padding this score, which they already lead 26-0. Rice, one more time from under center, takes the snap. He'll hand off right side. Big running room for Dakota Heller, and he scores it from 6 yards out. 32-0 on the run by the senior running back, Dakota Heller. 6-yard run here with 6 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock here, and the Badgers on top 32-0, and we still have half of the second quarter left to play yet. And the Badgers once again will try for point, and a new kicker in for the Badgers. This is Noah Barrelman. Here's the kick. It's on the way, and it is good. 33-0 in favor of the Badgers. Don't go away. We will come back right after this.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Deciding what's for lunch or dinner today is as easy as picking up your phone and calling Orofino's top pizza house, the Pizza Factory. Get that delicious pizza pie delivered to your home or work address. Every day of the week, there's great pizza, breadsticks, and sub sandwiches just a call away. 476-5519. Takeout available too.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
It's game time on AM 13 KLER. This is Orofino High Maniacs football. Presented by
D1 FCU, Terry Bowling of Camus Financial.
Line drive. It's fielded by an up back at the 33 and brought down at the 34-yard line. Not a whole lot of running room for
Badger.
Jimmy Christmas. That's got to be 6. That's got to be Landon Hudson. His jersey is up around his waist. So Hudson with a return of 1 yard up to the. They're going to place the ball generously up at the 35-yard line. First down, Orofino. Maniacs have wood to chop. They're down 33-0. I formation of Wicks and Carling set up behind Crockett. Receiver here to the near side. That's Hudson. And the handoff will go to Carling, left side. He's trying to get around the the end of the line, and he cannot. He is just mauled across the way, and it looks as though it's Sule Abubakari who makes the tackle. A loss of 4 on the carry, second down and 14. Or check that. They're going to mark it at about a 3-yard loss, so it'll be second down and 13. Ball spotted back at about the 32-yard line. So the Maniacs just trying to get around the corner, and they have not had success doing so tonight. Far side hash mark, Orofino running from left to right. Hudson, the white out here to the near side. Again, an I formation behind the sophomore signal caller, Crockett. And Crockett back to pass, looks to the right, has a receiver there, and it's caught at the 45-yard line. Hauling in the pass is Hudson. Not enough for a first down, but a nice toss by Declan Crockett all the way across the field on the far side hash. He throws across his body, and a pickup of 12 yards. It'll bring up, oh, look at this. They have just turned it over. They're going to say first down at the 45-yard line. Through the air, the Maniacs come up with a first down. It's their second first down of the evening from their own 45-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right. I formation as Crockett takes the snap. Carling lost the handle on the ball. Crockett's able to pick it up, and it'll be a loss of about a yard on the play. And Carling just ran right through the handoff by Crockett, and so it'll bring up second down and 11. Smartly, Crockett was able to fall on the ball as he was absolutely covered up with Badgers. Second down and 11. I formation once again. Carling straight ahead. The bull runs forward for about 4, maybe 5 yards, and that'll bring up third down now from near midfield.
Third and about 5.
So third down and 5 now. The ball is spotted right at the 50-yard line. Crockett gets the play. Jake Netke on the sideline, standing at the 40. Coach will move back and forth. He wants to look at the offense from behind. Crockett back to pass. Throws the left side, and it's intercepted at the 50-yard line. Down the field, it's a pick 6 for the Bonners Ferry Badgers from 50 yards away. But there's a flag on the field back at the 45-yard line, and I believe that's Devin Seppa on the pick 6. We'll wait and see what the officials are going to discuss. But I believe this is going to come back.
And it's coming back. The ball is coming back.
It's going to be, I believe, a block in the back. And so the interception will stand. Or are they, let's wait and see. Let's wait what the official calls for first. No, it's a pass interference against the Badgers. And so that means the ball will march onto the Badger side of the field.
So after the penalty, it'll be first down.
And so it'll be first down for Orofino from the Badgers' 45-yard line. So a 5-yard penalty on the Badgers.
Timeout called by the Badgers.
And so timeout is called by Bonners Ferry. We'll do the same. We'll come back to Bonners Ferry High School right after this.
When it comes to your health care, getting placed on a long waiting list to see a provider can be frustrating. That's why at Peak Physical Therapy, we recognize that when you're in pain, you want help now. At Peak Physical Therapy, there is no waiting. Priding ourselves on offering same-day, next-day appointments, you can rest assured you'll be seen within 24 hours. If you're in pain and need help, don't wait. Call Peak Physical Therapy. Call today, 476-9365.
You show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold everywhere he goes. Dave thought he was the ultimate fan until he found out there was a Vandal debit card.
Where did you get that?
Well, Dave, there's only one place to get your Vandal debit card. At P1FCU. Visit p1fcu.org/GoVandals to get your Vandal card today. Debit cards are only available to P1FCU members with an active checking account. Insured by NCUA.
We're back here, and the officials are still talking this over. They've brought the ball back to the 45-yard line, and a penalty against the Badgers, but it looks as though the interception will stand. The interception will stand, and the Badgers have the ball at their own 45-yard line. Rice takes the snap. He'll hand off to the tailback, straight up the middle, running room for Bateman, and he's still running out of grass, so now will be brought down at the 25-yard line. And that is Jacob Schultz, who has now taken over for Bateman in the backfield. So a first down on the run by Schultz.
Orofino Maniacs. That's about 25.
So the pick six was taken off, but Bonners Ferry still got the ball back after a penalty. It is first down, Bonners Ferry, as they'll scrimmage from Orofino's 25-yard line. 3 minutes on the clock as it continues to wind down on the running play. 33-0, Bonners Ferry with the advantage. Rice, quick pass here to the near side, and brought down after a 5-yard pickup is, let's see here, we don't have a, there it is, 17. That is Nick Harper, as the Badgers are getting a lot of bench players in here immediately. So a pickup of 5 on the quick out to Harper, second down and 5. Ball spotted at the Maniac 20-yard line. Junior quarterback Rice, under center, takes the snap. He'll hand off the right side, carrying the ball is Schultz. He'll pick up 1, maybe 2, and he is stopped on that defensive line by Brady Raines along with Galileo Perez. So it's third down and 4. 4-down territory here for Bonners Ferry as they are operating inside the Maniac red zone. Wideouts left and right. I formation set behind Rice. Tight end set up on the right side. Rice, long count, takes the snap. He'll hand off at Schultz, and Schultz is just mauled in the backfield as the Maniacs defensively come up with a big stop. That's Landon Hudson. And that's a negative play for Bonners Ferry as the clock now close to 1 minute here before the halftime horn. Fourth down. The ball is at the 20-yard line. The line to make is around the 15. Just inside the 15 at the 14. And they'll bring the kicking unit on. This is Trey Bateman. He is on to attempt the point or the field goal. The kick is long enough. Is it good? It is no good, wide left, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds for the exchange of possession. We'll take a 30-second break. We're coming back right after this.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
And we welcome you back as the Maniacs with the ball and 40 seconds on the clock, running straight up the field, and then venturing out to the left side is Wicks, and Wicks will have positive yards across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Timeout called by Orofino. We'll take another break. Don't go away. We'll return after this.
At Watson's Market Orofino, we wish to thank the community for trusting us for your family's grocery shopping needs. We do everything possible to bring you the lowest prices, highest quality foods, and the smiles you'll see on our employees every day. We believe in community and donate to area food banks, Little League sports, and community-wide events. Hometown values, our commitment to you from Watson's Market Orofino.
Open daily when you need us the most. Watson's Market Orofino.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to what could have caused the house fire.
Could that be?
Traces of starch? Suddenly the pieces came together. The fire was started by
An over-microwaved potato?
and we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberlink, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Before we're back after the Maniac timeout, they have one remaining. There are 36 ticks remaining on the clock. Orofino on their own side of the field, the ball at their 32-yard line. The line to gain is the 35, but they're going to have to move the ball down the field quickly if they hope to get points on the board before the clock expires. Hudson will split here to the near side. He has been the favorite target of Crockett tonight. I formation behind the sophomore signal caller for Orofino as he takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws down the right side, looking, and it is incomplete, intended for Hudson, and it falls incomplete at the 45-yard line. That'll stop the clock on 3rd down and 3 with 29 seconds left. Just losing the ball up on the light was Hudson. He turned actually to his left, and the ball sailed to his outside shoulder, incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Again, it is homecoming here at Bonners Ferry, and so, of course, they've got the traditional floats that will be parading out here. We have all the class princes, princesses, so it's going to be a big halftime show. Here we go, 3rd down and 3 now. Crockett takes the snap, and coming here to the near side, Carling, big running room at the 40. He's going to be tripped up and brought down at the 43-yard line. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. A 1st down run by Levi Carling, and boy, did he pound down a couple of bodies. Orofino taking their last timeout. We'll take just a 30-second break. We'll come back after this.
You show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold everywhere he goes. Dave thought he was the ultimate fan until he found out there was a Vandal debit card.
Where did you get that?
Well, Dave, there's only one place to get your Vandal debit card. At P1FCU. Visit p1fcu.org/GoVandals to get your Vandal card today. Debit cards are only available to P1FCU members with an active checking account. Insured by NCUA.
We're back here as the Maniacs spend their last timeout with 21 seconds on the clock as Bonners Ferry will line up again with that 4-3 defensive punch, and they have been brutal against this Maniac offensive line. 1st down, Orofino. Crockett again will have Wicks and Carling step behind him. Wicks fullback, Carling as the tailback. Crockett under center, takes the snap, going to throw, throws down the right side, and it is picked off at the 30-yard line and then dropped. The intended receiver was Cody Mills, and he broke off his pattern a little too early. Ball sailed over his head, and then coming up with the interception, but only to drop it for the Badgers was Jacob Stolt. 2nd down and 10 and 15 seconds on the clock. And again, Coach Metke gives the play to Declan as Declan breaks the huddle. One wide out to the far side. That's Tyler Matthews. And back to pass. Once again, Crockett throws right up the middle, and it is intercepted. Intercepted at the 30 down the right sideline and pushed out of bounds at the near the 50-yard line. Coming up with the pick is Matthias Gardner. Third interception thrown by sophomore quarterback Crockett. So it's my guess with 5 seconds that, and leading 33-0, that Bonners Ferry would just take a knee here and go into the locker room to enjoy this first half lead. Again, the ball is spotted at the 50-yard line. And the victory formation is shown, or at least going to take a knee, is Rice, and that'll do it as the final seconds tick off the clock, and the first half is in the books. The Orofino Maniacs find themselves down to Bonners Ferry 33-0, as Bonners Ferry quickly runs off the field up to the locker room. The Maniacs will wait for the home team to go past them before they, too, go up the same tunnel. And we're going to see if we can get head coach Jake Metke to come over here and visit with us. He said that he would try to come over and give us his thoughts on the first half of the football game. As coach says, he gives me the thumbs up and he says, "All right, I'll make my way over and give you a quick visit." So coach is on his way, and of course, he walks right in front of all the Orofino fans. They all want to shake his hand, and here he comes now. We don't want him to run too much. Coach Jake Metke. Coach, your thoughts here on the first half of this game?
We've done some good things. I'm happy about. Got a lot of guys. Of course, we're shorthanded today, so we got a lot of guys out of position. And a real good time for some guys to get some experience that haven't had the opportunity to play as much as maybe they'd like. So I think it's going to be a good opportunity for those guys to really get a chance to play.
Your thoughts on Carling in the backfield?
He's doing a good job. He's a load back there. You might see him again there next week. You never know. But he's been begging to get the ball all year, so this is his chance to do it.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you. We'll let you get with your kids, all right?
All right, thanks, Jeff.
All right, once again, our halftime score, 33-0. Bonners Ferry leads the Orofino Maniacs. Our halftime show as they celebrate homecoming here at Bonners Ferry High School right after this.
This is the Maniacs Halftime Report on AM 13 KLER. Brought to you by
Watson's Market Orofino, Kimberling Insurance Agency, Peak Physical Therapy, P1FCU, Family Eye Care, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, Best Built Builder Supply, The Pizza Factory, and Terry Bowling of Camas Financial.
The forensic analyst searched for clues to what could have caused the house fire.
Could that be
traces of starch? Suddenly the pieces came together. The fire was started by
an over-microwaved potato?
And we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
At 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston, see me, Greg Kimberling, your local farmer's insurance agent.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
If you struggle with day-to-day aches and pains and there seems no relief in sight, visit Peak Physical Therapy. formerly Orofino Physical Therapy, Peak Physical Therapy offers same-day and next-day appointments. No waiting. You can be pain-free from shoulder, neck, back, leg, and hip issues with Peak Physical Therapy. Call for a free injury and pain assessment. 476-9365. Peak Physical Therapy. Maximal functional results.
And again, we welcome you back to the campus of Bonners Ferry High School here in Bonner County, Idaho. Like we said, it's the furthest north you can go before you hit the Canadian border. It is halftime, and Bonners Ferry leads by a score of 33-0 over the Orofino Maniacs. Well, it's halftime here at Bonners Ferry, and it is homecoming for the Badgers. And they've got the pep band across the way playing. They've got floats for the classes that are going to be pulled out here. They had a parade earlier today as well, as most schools do. And, of course, the kids have been drinking Mountain Dew all day long, so they're all hopped up. We're going to tell you a little bit about the homecoming royalty here in just a short bit. First, let's take a look at the first half of this game. We do have another score to pass along to you. We should do that here real quickly. Game that is on KLER FM 103.3. The Timberline Spartans right now at halftime find themselves down by 10 to Salmon River, 22-12. So they're enjoying homecoming up at Timberline High School right now, but the home team is down 10 to Salmon River, 22-12. Okay, let's take a look at our first half stats. First off, in the scoring department, with 9:09 on the clock, after the Maniacs went 3 and out, Matt Trutlar scored on a running play to make it 6-0. The point after was wide left, 6-0 our score. And then just 2.5 minutes later, Alex Stoley blocked a punt and ran it in from 15 yards out. The PAT was blocked, and that brought our score 12-0 in favor of Bonners Ferry. And then the last score in the first quarter of play, with 2 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock, Matt Trutlar, a 22-yard run. The Bateman PAT was good this time. Our score 19-0 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter scoring, Jacob Solt with 9:29 on the clock, a 35-yard touchdown run. The Bateman PAT good. That brought our score 26-0. And then the final scoring here in the second quarter of play with 6:49 on the clock. Heller ran it in from 6 yards out. And then it was Loretto with the PAT making it 33-0. One scoring opportunity for Bonners Ferry that failed was a field goal from 35 yards out. It was wide left with just 45 seconds remaining here before the half. First downs, Bonners Ferry with 5 first downs on the evening, all on the ground. Orofino with 3 first downs, 2 on the ground and 1 through the air. The Maniacs with 2 penalties this evening for a total of 20 yards. Bonners Ferry has been flagged once for 5 yards. And one of the things that we look at here that has probably hurt Orofino here in this first half of play is the 3 interceptions that have been thrown all in the second quarter of play. And so that's something that I'm sure Coach is going to talk to his offensive line, do the best job that you possibly can to give Declan as much time as possible to throw. 33-0 is our score as Bonners Ferry on top of the Orofino Maniacs here from Bonners Ferry High School. Another break. We'll come back right after this.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Clearwater Valley Health wishes to invite the community to a free screening of the documentary movie My Ascension. While teen suicide is on the rise, this documentary is a story of a 16-year-old cheerleader who attempted suicide and was left paralyzed. For students, parents, teachers, and the whole community, this is a must-watch, showing at the Rex Theater Thursday, October 19th, beginning at 6:30. A discussion will take place afterwards, sponsored in part by Clearwater Valley Health. Please make sure to attend this important evening.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding a great parking spot. Yes! Or your team winning the championship.
Oh,
yes! Woo! Finding an extra $10 in the wash.
Whoa, lunch money.
Or winning the lottery. Your wins add up, just like earning 3.50% APY in an Ascend checking account. So, let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. APY is annual percentage yield. 3.50% APY applies to the first $15,000. Balances over $15,000 earn 0.21% to 3.50% APY. Additional qualifications required to earn 3.50% APY. Contact a P1FCU representative for details. Insured by NCUA.
We're back here once again from Bonner County, Idaho, and the campus of Bonners Ferry High School, where right now the Badgers are in the halftime locker room, and they are all smiles as they lead the Orofino Maniacs 33-0. And now the four-wheelers starting to make their way out with the royalty. Here's your royalty for Bonners Ferry High School. They have freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors, and then, of course, the king and queen. The freshman royalty, the princess, is Ireland Grady, and Prince is Alex Stoley. The sophomore class has Tori Baisden as their princess, and Brian Fishner as the prince. The junior class has Alban Pierto as their prince, and Alexandra Fodge as their princess. The senior class is bringing out Tyson Tadlock as their prince, and Ava Frederickson as their princess, and the king and the queen for the Bonners Ferry High School homecoming court. Your queen is Asha Abukari, and their king is Trey Bateman. As they come out onto the football field here at Bonners Ferry, and the hometown crowd across the way, they have absolutely filled the stands here at Bonners Ferry High School. And all the stands here at Bonners Ferry are down on the ground because they are completely replacing their grandstands. If you have been to Bonners Ferry High School in the past few years, you might remember that they had a huge section of grandstands with all of the booths up above them. The last time I was here was, I believe, 2005, and did a broadcast from up in the booth. Well, that has all been torn down, and they are rebuilding it. But everybody, for the meantime, has to be on these very short stands that are about ground level. So you're only about 5-6 feet above the ground looking down. That's as high as the stands go. But big crowd on hand here at Bonners Ferry High School as it's homecoming. And the Badgers have come out of the locker room, and they are waiting to go out onto the field now, but they'll wait for all the ceremonies to finish before they head out, I'm sure. All right, another break. We'll be coming back. It's homecoming here at Bonners Ferry High School, where the Badgers on top of the Maniacs 33-0. We'll return after that.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
The active lifestyle Anita Freeman once enjoyed was slowly slipping away, affecting her love for the outdoors.
When we were out fishing, I was always really unsteady on my feet. I was always afraid to move without hanging on to something, and I knew that things could be better.
She brought her questions to Orofino Physical Therapy.
I went to the gym and asked if they had somebody there that could help me with using the gym. And Josh happened to hear me, and he came out and said that he could help me through physical therapy.
What was your physical therapy routine?
First thing I did every day when I went in was get on the stationary bicycle for about 10 minutes. Then they have a board that rocks back and forth 3 days a week for an hour each session. I would say within the first 4 or 5 sessions, I could already begin to tell that I was improving. I mean, when I look back and what I can do now, I feel real good about it.
You have a choice. Choose Orofino Physical Therapy.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
By now you've heard of Orofino's finest lunch buffet, the all-you-can-eat Pizza Factory buffet, filled with pizza, breadsticks, fresh green salad makings, and fruits. But did you know with the purchase of 9 lunch buffets, you'll get the 10th free? Ask for your 10-punch card with your next visit to the Pizza Factory and begin saving today. Free lunch from the Pizza Factory.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camas Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And it finished in second place. With a total score of a little difference by 1 point.
We're back here at Bonners Ferry High School as the homecoming court is leaving the field, and they had to make a quick stop to drop off one of the football players. So right now the Bonners Ferry Badgers have come back out onto the field. We await the Orofino Maniacs return to the field. Again, it's halftime, 33-0 is our score. Bonners Ferry on top. Orofino will have one last home game here of the regular season. That is next Friday night, 7 o'clock at Orofino High School, and it is senior night. The Maniacs will entertain the St. Mary's Lumberjacks. Orofino has 6 seniors on this football squad that will be honored, and so the entire community is invited to come on out and, again, tip their caps to these seniors that have worked so hard over the years. Jackson Simmental, Nolan Williams, Landon Hudson, Brady Raines, Levi Carling, and James Paulson. Those 6 seniors will be honored next Friday night at senior night at Orofino High School. Again, we'll be on the air with a 6:35 pregame. 7 o'clock is our kickoff as Orofino will face off against the St. Mary's Lumberjacks. And again, Central Idaho League contest. Orofino looking for their first victory of the year, and it'll come up against the St. Mary's team that has also struggled this year. So Orofino looking to bounce back in this game, and then also next week against St. Mary's. Orofino has yet to return to the football field yet. Bonners Ferry is across the way. They are waiting to come out onto the field to, again, do the second half ceremonies where Bonners Ferry won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so they will have the ball to start this second half off. And one of the things that we noticed almost halfway through the first quarter is that Bonners Ferry elected to go with a lot of the bench players. As at the end of the first quarter of play, Bonners Ferry led it 19-0. And then they were able to put 2 more scores on in the second quarter of play to lead to this 33-0 score. I would imagine that the starters will come back out to start the third quarter of play, and we'll see, I'm sure, some of those bench players come out again here in the second half of play. For the Maniacs, Declan Crockett, he has completed 2 passes this evening, one for a first down. He's trying to hit some of those targets downfield, and unfortunately it's led to 3 interceptions by the sophomore quarterback. The running game between Wicks, Carling, and Hudson was in the backfield, lined up as a slot, Cody Mills. The Maniac offense does not have a lot of positive yards. They do have 3 first downs, but they have struggled here to get things going here in this first half of play. Coach, when he came by and spoke to us, Coach Mecke said, he was happy with the way that the kids were playing. They were playing hard. And again, in case you missed it at the very first of our broadcast, we let you know that Orofino only has 13 kids available to play in this game. There has been a lot of sickness that has run throughout the football program this week. There have been many injuries. And so we are only hoping that next week against St. Mary's, they'll be at full strength. And so we encourage you to come on out to Orofino High School next Friday night as Orofino faces off with Central Idaho League Bowl St. Mary's, the Lumberjacks. Orofino out on the field now, taking their second half warm-up stretches. Let's just take a 60-second break, and then we will have the kickoff to the second half of tonight's game when we return after this.
Once again, those big yellow buses have taken to the streets to safely transport our kids to school. Hi, this is Mary from Watson's Market, Orofino. While driving, please use extreme caution in school zones and near bus stops.
Drivers, always keep an eye on the road, ditch the distractions like your phone, and be patient around those children crossing streets and by school zones. Watson's Market says let's keep our community safe and free of accidents.
Watson's Market, Orofino, we're hometown proud.
Stand by for the second half. This halftime report on AM 13 KLER was presented by
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial, Best Built Builder Supply, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance Agency, and Watson's Market, Orofino.
And we're back here once again on the campus of Bonners Ferry High School in Bonner County, Idaho, as we get set for the start of the second half of play tonight between the Orofino Maniacs and the Bonners Ferry Badgers. I'm Jeff Jones. Thank you for listening in here on 1300 KLER Orofino and streaming on our YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. Again, as we said, the Badgers won the toss and deferred to the second half. And getting set to return for the Badgers, Conrad Height and Matt Treitlar. They will set up deep at their own 10-yard line as the Maniacs come up to their 40-yard line. Let's just make sure it looks as though Brady Raines will kick again. And so Brady pressed into service. He did some kicking early this season, and then because of the injuries and the sickness that's in the program, Brady has been pressed into action once again. So this will be the first kick of the evening for Brady as he tees the ball up at the 40. And again, the two deep backs for Bonners Ferry are Hyatt Treitlar. And here's the kick. And on a bounce, it's picked up by Treitlar. He'll go right up the middle, and he'll be stopped right around the 40, across the 40, maybe at the 41-yard line. First down for Bonners Ferry. Rain's on the tackle, so he kicks the ball and he makes the tackle as well. And it looks as though the first-string offense will come out once again to start this third quarter of playoff for the Bonners Ferry Badgers, as Brody Rice, the junior signal caller, counts everybody in the huddle, makes sure that everybody is got a position. And now they'll run out one more. They had 10. There we go. Now we got 11 as Matthias Gardner joins in. He's a wideout. He will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Rice and company running from right to left. They'll hand the ball off into the backfield. That's Treitlar, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain of about 4 yards. Second down and 6 on the running play. The stop made defensively by Galileo Perez. Perez, a D-end. Second down. Up to the line of scrimmage, which is the 45-yard line of Bonners Ferry. Rice surveys the defense as he settles under his center. That's Rude. Takes the snap, and he'll hand off, and wow, what a hit right up the middle on Treitlar, as he was hit hard by Levi Carling. Carling just from his middle linebacking position stood him up at the shoulders and drilled him down. No gain on the play. Third down, and we'll call it 5. Rice with the I formation set behind him. And takes the snap. He'll hand off. The tailback carries to about the 47-yard line. Not enough for a first down as he's stopped by Hudson. So fourth down. Let's see if this will be the first punt of the evening for Bonners Ferry or if they'll go for it. Ball is placed at their 46-yard line. If they punt, it'll be Bateman. And Bateman will drop back to kick this ball away. Maniacs will send back one safety. That's Wicks. Long count. Now the snap is back. Bateman gets the kick away. Wicks at his 20, up to the 25-yard line, bounces off one of his own guys, and crosses the 25 to about the 26, 27-yard line. And that will be first down for Orofino. So the first punt of the evening for Bonners Ferry, and it comes here in the third quarter of play. As again, Bonners Ferry was held to a 3-and-out. Defense fired up for the Maniacs to start this second half of play. Cody Mills will line up as a receiver here to the near side. Matthews inside, and they'll hand off. Big running room for Carling left side. He powers his way over the 35-yard line to about the 37-yard line. A pickup of 8 yards by the junior tailback. Second down for Orofino.
Alex Bowling, tackle. Brings up the second 3 for the Maniacs.
Second down, Orofino. And they run from left to right here from Badger Field at Bonners Ferry High School. And again, Wicks and Carling will... Wicks is actually going to split out to the far side now. So we have a new fullback in there. Crockett from under center takes the snap, tosses to Carling. He's sidesteps one defender. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of a yard. So that's going to bring up third down, and we'll call it 3. Line to make is about the 39, maybe the 39.5-yard line. Carling was able to move his body sideways and made a defender miss who was destined to bring him down in the backfield. Hudson, a receiver here to the near side. Wicks and Carling in the backfield as Crockett again from under center. Hands off Wicks right over the left side, and boy, howdy, there is nothing much there for Wicks as he is met almost immediately after getting the ball in his hands by that Keenan Mast, a new defender. Fourth down, and we'll say 1. But Orofino again on their own side of the field at about the 38-yard line. Let's see what they elect to do. And on fourth down, Orofino will go for it. Again, the power I formation. Crockett takes the snap. He's going to run it himself right up the middle. Got the push-tush going. And he crosses the 40 for the first down. The keeper for the Maniacs gives them just their 4th first down of the evening, but it moves the chains, and the Maniacs in business once again as they'll scrimmage from their own side of the field at the 42-yard line. Good job from Crockett. He takes the snap from Stars, and then that big boy Carling just gets right behind Crockett and pushes him forward for a gain of 2 and a first down. Receivers split to the left and to the right. And a direct snap into the hands of Carling, and he'll pick up about 2 yards on the carry. Well, they're going to actually move him across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. So a pickup of 4. Second down now for Orofino as they are moving the ball here in this third quarter of play. After forcing a 3-and-out on Bonner's Ferry as they took the second half kickoff, Orofino now moving the ball. Long time in that huddle for the Maniacs. Now they'll break out. Cody Mills will split to the far side. Now he's going to reverse. He's going to come over here to the near side. They will flood the right side. Snap is back right into the hands of Carling, left side. And it looks as though he'll be close, but just shy of a first down to about the 50. Maniacs need to get to the 49, so it is third down and a long one for Orofino. Maniacs got away with a motion penalty there as the receiver who was set on the left side came to the right side, was still moving. And when a second receiver started to move as well and the ball was snapped back, Maniacs will take the gift. The eye behind Crockett once again as they operate. Crockett, hands off right side, and that's Carling, and he's across the 50. I'm not sure if he got enough for the, yes, they did. They'll put him at about the 48.5-yard line. He needed a yard. He got a yard and a half. So Carling just bowls his way around the right side for that first down. Maniacs now with 5 first downs here on the evening. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play. Our score, Bonner's Ferry 33, Orofino nothing. Maniacs with their longest sustained drive of the football game tonight. Crockett takes the snap, hands Carling, left side. He's into the secondary, still on his feet, and he'll be brought down as he crosses the 40, close to the 35-yard line. There's another first down. Maniacs have now outperformed Bonner's Ferry in first downs. Orofino with 6 first downs, Bonner's Ferry with 5. Carling, my gosh, he just bowled his way into that secondary and picks up 9 yards on the carry. 2 receivers to the far side, Matthias and Hudson. Crockett takes the snap. He's going to hand off Wicks, who goes to the left side. And Wicks will pick up maybe 1 or 2. The stop made across from him by Thorne, the defensive tackle. So not much there, maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9. The running play keeps the clock winding. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period of play. Crockett gets the play from Coach Metke, takes it into the huddle. Orofino breaks and comes up to the line of scrimmage, which is the 34-yard line of Bonners Ferry. Declan from under center, and now we have a flag thrown by the back judge. Too much time, so Orofino, with the delay of game penalty, 5-yard penalty. That's the 3rd penalty of the night for the Maniacs. So that will now bring up 2nd down and 14. They'll move the ball back to the 39-yard line.
5-yard penalty assist.
Again, pretty penalty-free tonight by both clubs. Orofino with 3 flags, Bonners with just 1. And again, the I formation set. And Crockett's going to run the ball himself over the left side, and he's going to can't avoid the first tackle as he tries for the sidelines. He'll pick up positive yards as he'll pick up 8 on the carry. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. Just a naked bootleg by Crockett. Everybody went right. Crockett went left and couldn't get past the corner. Matthias Gardner across the way. 3rd down and long for Orofino. Once again, from out of the eye, Crockett hands off. Right side, that's Carling. Carling is going to be brought down from behind. He'll take a couple of Bonners Ferry Badgers with him. Not enough for a 1st down, but this is doable here. 4th down, we'll call it 3 from inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. Maniacs have already converted 1 4th down on this drive. 4th and 1 on the keeper by Crockett. Got 3 yards. Orofino could use 3 yards here to keep this drive going. Ball is at the 28. 1st down marker is at the 25. Wicks and Carling in the backfield. And back to pass, looking right. There's a receiver there, and it's caught. And the Maniacs have a 1st down inside the 25 at about the 22-yard line. Coming up with that big catch, Landon Hudson. And the Maniacs move the chains once again as they methodically move down the field against this Bonners Ferry Badgers 4-3 defense. Substitutions for Bonners now, as they have brought Logan Thorne back in. He's a big D tackle at 250 pounds. Crockett and the Maniacs with the 1st down. Toss goes to Carling right side. He tries for the sidelines. He's going to put his shoulder pads down and brush off a Badger after a pickup of about, let's wait and see where they place the chains, a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6, as the ball is now at the 17-yard line. 40 seconds remain before the 3rd period expires. Let's see if the Maniacs are able to get a play off before the clock winds down. They'll break their huddle. Cody Mills will line up to the far side along with Matthews. And again, the I formation as Crockett takes the snap. He runs into one of his own players. The ball is loose, and I think Bonners Ferry may have came up with it. We'll wait and see what the officials say. No, Orofino will retain possession. Just unfortunate, Crockett, when he turned to his right, he ran into Wicks and tried to hand the ball to Carling, and it fumbled, but it's recovered by the Maniacs. That's the end of the third quarter, 33-0. Bonners Ferry leads it. We'll come back for the fourth right after this.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
If you can count yourself as one of the hundreds of folks across the Clearwater who wakes up in the morning with a stiff and aching back, your answer is Riverside Physical Therapy. While everyone is unique in their issues, the therapists at Riverside PT work hard to deliver the care you need to feel better after the very first visit. A satisfied patient is the simple goal of all the staff. Let us assess your healthcare needs and develop a recovery plan to fit you. Call for an appointment today, 476-7105, Riverside Physical Therapy, Highway 12 West, Orofino.
The Maniacs on AM 1300 KLER, brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center and Peak Physical Therapy. I'm Jeff Jones. Thank you for listening in to Maniac Football. As we have just now gotten underway with the fourth quarter of play, the Maniacs now inside the Bonners Ferry red zone for the first time tonight at their 19-yard line. It is 3rd down and 8. Far side hash mark. Maniacs with 12 guys on the field. They got to get somebody off, and they do. Working out of the eye, Crockett once again has Wicks set at the fullback position right behind him. Back to pass is Crockett, and the ball is intercepted at the 25-yard line. 30, 40, 50, 40, 30, 20. No one will touch him. Touchdown. It's a pick six by Jacob Solt. Solt with his second pick tonight, and it comes on the first play from scrimmage in the fourth quarter. And it's a 75-yard pick six. Wow. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Solt just ran right in front of it and picked it off at the 25-yard line. Just when the Maniacs had it going for them, Solt was the guy in the wrong place at the wrong time for Orofino. The ball was tipped. He ran in front of the intended receiver, who on this side was Mills, and it went right into Solt's hands and ran it all the way back for a touchdown. 39-0. And so the point after attempt now from Makeem Loretto. Snap is back. Here's the kick. It's on its way, and it is no good, wide to the left. Our score is 39-0. We'll come back right after this.
Today, your dollar needs to stretch a little further than previous. At Watson's Market Orofino, we invite our senior citizens to shop Thursdays. Every Thursday, receive a 10% discount on all your shopping. Senior Discount Day is Watson's Market Orofino's way of helping our community in times of flush or thin. For saving up and down every aisle, thank you for choosing Watson's Market Orofino.
Open 7 days a week and a 10% discount on Thursdays for seniors. Watson's Market Orofino.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Well, after the 75-yard interception return for touchdown, Bonners Ferry extends their lead now, 39-0 over Orofino. For the Maniacs deep are Wicks and Crockett. Wicks here to the near side, Crockett to the far side. And yet another new kicker for Bonners Ferry. They got a bunch of them. Here's the boot. It's on its way. It's on the ground. It'll be picked up by Crockett, who has problems handling it the first time. Now he'll be brought down after evading the first tackle, and then is brought down near the... We'll have to wait and see where they put the sticks. It's all the way across the field. Looks as though it's right at the 20-yard line, and so that's where the Maniacs will take it over. 1st and 10. They had a long, sustained drive, ate up a lot of clock on that possession. Over 6 minutes, but then, again, only to have a pass deflected and intercepted and returned for touchdown. From the 20-yard line, Declan brings his club up to the line of scrimmage. And again, they'll work from out of the eye. Mills will line up as a receiver here to the near side as Orofino runs from right to left. Crockett takes the snap. And just running forward with it is Carling. And he'll pick up positive yards for 2nd down and 6. Again, Carling, just a big guy, 6'2", 220 pounds, and he pounds his way over the right side of the line. Ray Stars, James Paulson, they are the center and right guard respectively. They made a nice hole for him, but he got tripped up immediately after making it over the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 6 for Orofino as Crockett takes the snap. And around the corner, and that's Mills, I believe, across the way on the completed pass. And that's a pickup of 5 yards, and so it's going to bring up 3rd down and short for Orofino. Again, the short passing game has relatively worked well for Orofino this evening. 3rd down, and we'll call it 1 as the ball is placed at the 29-yard line. Crockett takes the snap. He'll hand off. And right up the middle is Carling. He's got a 1st down. Boy, I'll tell you what, he has just been pounding his way right into that secondary. Another 1st down for Orofino as Carling with a 5-yard pickup. That'll bring the ball to the 46-yard line. That's not right. 36-yard line. I looked at the scoreboard when I shouldn't have. I should have just looked at the 6. It's the 36-yard line. Orofino with a fresh new setter down. Crockett takes the snap. He's going to pass once again as he drops back. Throws to a receiver here, and it is incomplete, intended for Hudson, and it was batted away at the last moment by Zion Jacobson. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Nice spin on the ball by Crockett, and a good run, a good route run by Hudson, but it's just knocked away at the last moment. 2nd down and 10, and the clock stops on the incomplete pass. From their own 36-yard line. Declan Crockett, the sophomore quarterback, and just as he takes the snap, there is a flag thrown by the line judge, and it looks as though that it'll be a 5-yard penalty marked off against Bonners Ferry for getting into the neutral zone. That's only the 2nd penalty of the evening for Bonners Ferry for 10 yards. And the Maniacs will take it. It is now 2nd down and 5. Wideouts, 1 left, 1 right. Crockett takes the snap. He'll hand off Carling. He hits the right side of the line. Not a whole lot there, maybe 2 or 3 yards at best. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for Orofino. They'll place the ball at the 42-yard line of Orofino. And timeout called Orofino. We'll do the same. We'll come back to Bonners Ferry High School after this.
Once upon a time, there was a sleepy bear in search of a place to nap. Like the inside of a car. A coupe? Too small. An SUV? Too big. A station wagon? Just right. But as his eyelids began to get heavy, we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
For auto, home, life, and commercial insurance, see me, Greg Kimberling, in Lewiston at 622 Bryden Avenue.
We toss them. They're awesome. Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them. They're awesome. Pizza Factory.
P1FCU and Best Built Builder Supply are proud to back the Maniacs on your Central Idaho sports leader, 13 KLER Orofino, and streaming on YouTube channel, KLER 1300 AM. After the Maniac timeout, it is 3rd down and 3. Crockett, motion from right to left. Crockett takes the snap, drops back, and now he'll hand off on a delay, and coming to the near side is Carling. He has a first down near the midfield stripe. And so the Maniacs move the chains once again. That is their 9th first down of the evening. They struggled for only 3 first downs in the first half of play, but they have put 6 here in the second half. First down from the 50-yard line. Orofino again running from right to left. 2 receivers here to the near side. Carling is the deep back behind Crockett. Gives to Carling. Carling the right side, and he'll make his way forward for a gain of about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 on the running play. Our clock continues to wind now, 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Remaining in this football contest. 39-0 our score. Bonners Ferry with the lead over the Maniacs here, as Bonners Ferry looking to pick up their 2nd victory of the year. And again, the Maniacs just looking to get a score up on the board. Orofino has been shut out once this entire year. They do not want to have a second hanging on them tonight. Wicks and Carling in the backfield. Crockett with motion behind him, and now we have a whistle. And what do we have?
Delay of the game.
Delay of game. 5-yard penalty against Orofino. That is their 2nd delay of game here in the second half. Their 4th penalty of the evening for a total of 30 yards. And when every yard counts against this Badger defense, you can't hurt yourself with a delay of game. So it's now 2nd down and along 12. Crockett, again, motion out of the backfield, and unfortunately, Orofino is going to get hit with illegal motion because there were 2 in motion at the same time. So another 5-yard penalty, and Orofino will now have a 2nd down and 17. They'll now scrimmage from their own side of the field at about the 43-yard line. The line to make is the Bonners Ferry 40. Again, they have come on these motion penalties. Crockett takes the snap. And he wants to run here to the near side as he gives to Carling. And Carling is just going to be muscled under back near the 40-yard line. A loss on the play of 3 yards. And it just looked as though that play did not materialize the way that it was drawn up on the board, as a couple of Maniacs ran into themselves. A pulling guard, I believe that was Galileo Perez, he pulled and ran into somebody who was in his back pocket. So it is 3rd down and 19. Crockett. And now we have another flag. And it looks as though this one will be assessed against Bonners Ferry for getting into the neutral zone. So Orofino will get 5 yards back, only the 3rd penalty of the evening for Bonners, 15 yards. So that brings the ball up a little bit more manageable now to their own 45-yard line. It's 3rd down and 15. More penalties in the second half than we had in the entire first half. And another flag. And again, Bonners Ferry looking to get into the backfield. They're in the neutral zone, so they'll pick up their 3rd consecutive penalty for being in the neutral zone. So another 5 yards positive for Orofino. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. So the ball is back at the 50-yard line. One of the defensive end is talking to the line judge, and he said, "Hey, is that me? Is that me that you're talking to? You're saying I'm in the neutral zone?" Crockett, 3rd down and 10 from the 50-yard line, takes the snap, rolls back, wants to pass, throws the right side, and it is caught by Hudson, but it's going to be well short of the 1st down. And so it is 4th down, and they're going to say he's right at the 50-yard line. And so let's see if Orofino decides to go ahead and shoot for it on 4th and goal, or 4th down and 10, and there's a timeout called by Coach Betke. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
Husqvarna, the name homeowners across the Clearwater have chosen to put their trust in for trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Hi, this is Harold Curley from Best Built Builder Supply on Highway 12 West in Orofino. Visit us today and see the best saw in the area for everything from cleanup around the house to trimming overgrown trees. The Husqvarna 240 chainsaw is lightweight, durable, and affordable. Open 7 days a week. Your Husqvarna dealer on the Clearwater. Best Built Builder Supply.
At Riverside Physical Therapy, we're proud to say we're maniac and community backers. Visit us on Highway 12 Orofino for a free screening on those aches and pains you wake up every morning with. There's no need to suffer from stiff knees, aching back, or sore shoulders and neck. Call Riverside Physical Therapy and make an appointment for a free examination and a plan to get back to your old self. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Riverside Physical Therapy, here for you.
And on 4th down, quick toss to Carling, and Carling has troubles with it. He's got a fall on it, and the Maniacs will turn it over on downs here with 6 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Again, after a timeout, it was just a toss sweep right, and the ball thrown a little behind the tailback, Carling, and it looks as though we have an injured Maniac down on the field. And so let's take just a 30-second break, and we'll come back in a moment.
You show your Vandal pride? Dave sure does. He proudly dons the silver and gold everywhere he goes. Dave thought he was the ultimate fan until he found out there was a Vandal debit card.
Where did you get that?
Well, Dave, there's only one place to get your Vandal debit card. At P1FCU. Visit P1FCU.org/GoVandals to get your Vandal card today. Debit cards are only available to P1FCU members with an active checking account. Insured by NCUA.
Well, we welcome you back, and the injured Maniac being helped off the field is Levi Carling. And Levi has been the workhorse tonight in this football game, as, again, on the last play, the ball on a pitch right was thrown a little behind him. He put the brakes on to try and put that left hand up to try and bring the ball down. He was able to fall on the ball, but then he was actually just covered up with Bonners Ferry Badgers at the same time, and he's injured. And so, of course, Orofino with only 13 players tonight We'll see if Levi is able to come back out, but he was helped off on that play as the Maniacs turn the ball over on downs. So the Badgers with the ball, and it's Brody Rice who remains in at quarterback, and he fumbled the ball. He fumbled it, but it looks as though he was able to get back on top of it at the Maniac 46-yard line. Just came out from underneath center, didn't have the football. And, of course, now tonight as the temperature cools down, we have a lot of moisture in the air. And so that ball is pretty slickery. 5 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this one. Rice, second down and 11, takes the snap, and he'll hand off the right side. And the ball carrier, a new ball carrier in for Bonners Ferry, this is Spiro Petrus. He is brought down almost immediately by by Rain. And the running play keeps the clock winding. We are approaching the 5-minute mark. Pickup of 4 on the play. It's now third down and 6. Rice continues to run the offense. No, we have a new quarterback in now. Taking the snap and right side running room for the tailback. He's in the secondary. He's on his way to the house. Touchdown. That is, once again, Spiro Petrus. Petrus scores it from 45 yards out. And that brings our score now to 45-0 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. And now the Badgers will come out and let's see if they will go for 2, it looks like. They're still trying to get their offense scored away here. Now they have the kicker out there, but nobody to hold for him. The snap is back. Here's the kick, and it is blocked. No good. 3:57 on the clock. 45-0 is our score. Bonners Ferry with the advantage over the Maniacs. We're coming back right after this.
The morning paper arrives and you just can't extend your arms far enough to focus on the print. Does this seem like a typical day for you? Help is just an appointment away with Family Eye Care in Orofino and Kamei. Dr. Rick Lundgren is the Valley's trusted optometrist when it comes to your eyesight. Family Eye Care's highly trained staff will make sure your family has the finest in air care and eyewear. Call for an appointment and let Dr. Rick Lundgren perform a complete eye examination with the latest technology available. Single lens, bifocal, or progressive eyeglasses. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses, contact lenses, sunglasses, and designer frames. Family Eye Care on Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and on Highway 12 West in Kamei is your stop for name brand frames, optics, and people who really care about your eyesight. Family Eye Care, where most insurance coverage is accepted along with major credit cards. We put your family first at Family Eye Care.
Bateman on the field, and he will kick away. And deep for the Maniacs is Crockett and Wicks.
Bateman kid coming up.
Bateman approaches the ball. Here's the kick. And it's Crockett who will field it at the 10, 15, 20, 25, trying to get to the outside, and he'll be drugged down. But the ball is loose. And Crockett will make his way all the way from the 10, 20, let's see how many yards, 20, looks like a 25-yard return by Crockett. The officials yet to place the ball. We'll wait to see exactly where they do set it. And good news for Maniac fans, Levi Carlin has come back out into the Maniac huddle. Ball is at the 35, so a 25-yard return by Crockett. Orofino will spread the field, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Crockett takes the snap, and trying to come around here to the near side is Carling, and there is just nothing there as he cannot make the corner. He's brought down again by the defensive end, Sule Abubakari. About a half-yard loss on the play. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this one. Maniacs from their own 35-yard line would love to get a score on the board here. Crockett takes the snap, toss right. That's John Wicks. Wicks trying to turn the corner. He'll be upended after a short gain.
Brought down by Bradley Bennett.
Not a lot there. Looks like 2 yards. So it's 3rd down and 8. And we are now at 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in this one. From the 36-yard line, Maniacs break from their huddle. Far side hash mark. They run from right to left. Crockett with the I formation set behind him. Matthews, the receiver, to the left. Takes the snap and looking for the receiver. Here to the near side is caught at the 50. 45 and brought down at the 41-yard line is Landon Hudson. What a nice catch. What a nice pass by the sophomore quarterback, Crockett, and a timeout on the field. With 1:09 remaining, we're coming back after this.
Today, your dollar needs to stretch a little further than previous. At Watson's Market Orofino, we invite our senior citizens to shop Thursdays. Every Thursday, receive a 10% discount on all your shopping. Senior Discount Day is Watson's Market Orofino's way of helping our community in times of flush or thin. For saving up and down every aisle, thank you for choosing Watson's Market Orofino.
Open 7 days a week and a 10% discount on Thursdays for seniors. Watson's Market Orofino.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Well, that's the final timeout for the Maniacs. Crockett from the Badger 40-yard line. Settles under center, takes a snap, drops back to pass, throws the right side. It is incomplete, intended for Hudson at the 45-yard line. The incomplete pass will not stop the clock as the differential 45-0 here. 2nd down and 10, 50 seconds and counting. Orofino quickly up to the line of scrimmage from the Badger 40-yard line. Back to pass, Crockett looking for his receiver to the right, and it's hauled in by Hudson. Maybe only a 5-yard, 6-yard pickup. And looks like Orofino will have time enough for one play left as we are now down to 24 seconds from the 35-yard line. Crockett takes the snap, drops back, looks, throws for the end zone, and it is incomplete with 12 seconds on the clock, and the clock continues to wind down, and that looks as though it will be the final play. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. The final score here from Bonners Ferry High School, the Badgers 45, Orofino 0. Our post-game when we return after this.
Clearwater Valley Health wishes to invite the community to a free screening of the documentary movie My Ascension. While teen suicide is on the rise, this documentary is a story of a 16-year-old cheerleader who attempted suicide and was left paralyzed. For students, parents, teachers, and the whole community, this is a must-watch. Showing at the Rex Theater Thursday, October 19th, beginning at 6:30. A discussion will take place afterwards, sponsored in part by Clearwater Valley Health. Please make sure to attend this important evening.
At P1FCU, we're all about celebrating your wins, like finding a great parking spot. Yes! Or your team winning the championship.
And he's out of here.
Oh, yes! Woo! Finding an extra $10 in the wash.
Whoa, lunch money.
Or winning the lottery. Your wins add up, just like earning 3.50% APY in an Ascend checking account. So, let's celebrate the wins together. Open your account at p1fcu.org/win. P1FCU, your community, your credit union. APY is annual percentage yield. 3.50% APY applies to the first $15,000. Balances over $15,000 earn 0.21% to 3.50% APY. Additional qualifications required to earn 3.50% APY. Contact a P1FCU representative for details. Insured by NCUA.
If you struggle with day-to-day aches and pains and there seems no relief in sight, visit Peak Physical Therapy. Formerly Orofino Physical Therapy, Peak Physical Therapy offers same-day and next-day appointments. No waiting. You can be pain-free from shoulder, neck, back, leg, and hip issues with Peak Physical Therapy. Call for a free injury and pain assessment. 476-9365. Peak Physical Therapy. Maximal functional results.
Today you have numerous options when selecting your IRA, and deciding which account is right for you is one of the most important decisions you will make for your financial future. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. Give me a call to find out which IRA fits your financial needs or to update your current IRA savings strategy. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue in Orofino to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Hi, this is Terry Bowling with Camus Financial Services. I am available to help you select the right investment options when you are faced with early retirement, changing or losing a job, or any other lifestyle changes that warrant a review of your financial plan. You can reach me, Terry Bowling, at 476-7100 or stop by my office at 230 Johnson Avenue, Orofino, to set up a free, no-obligation appointment today. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Back here at Bonners Ferry High School, Friday the 13th was nothing for these Badgers to shrug off. They celebrated a homecoming win with a 45-0 victory over the Orofino Maniacs. I'm Jeff Jones, as Orofino had a couple of bright spots tonight, a couple of long, sustained drives, but just unfortunately, Orofino turning the ball over too many times tonight in order to get any points on the board. We'll pick up the scoring from halftime. It was 33-0. Absolute quiet in the third quarter of play. Orofino, as a matter of fact, forced a 3-and-out on Bonners Ferry on their first possession, and then methodically drove down the field before giving up an interception. The third quarter, absolutely scoreless. Fourth quarter, with 11:44 on the clock, Zolt, the 75-yard interception return for a touchdown. The PAT was no good. Bonners Ferry with a 39-0 lead. And then with 4:35 on the clock, Petrus, a 45-yard run. The PAT blocked. 45-0, our final score here this evening. Orofino winning in the statistical area tonight, though. They came up with 10 first downs. Of those 10, 3 of them were through the air. Bonners Ferry did not have a first down in the second half, and you might say, well, how is that possible? Well, they had a short field in which to work with. On a third down, Petrus got a 45-yard run for a touchdown, and then the other score in the second half, Zolt on the 75-yard interception return for a touchdown. Maniacs with 5 penalties this evening for 35 yards. Bonners Ferry 4 for 20. Orofino with turned the ball over through the air tonight, 4 interceptions. Just absolutely unfortunate for Orofino this evening. With the loss, the Maniacs dropped to 0-6 on the season. Bonners Ferry climbs to 2-5. We do have a score to pass along to you. Timberline Spartans, right now, they're leading in the fourth quarter. Timberline celebrating homecoming tonight over Salmon River, with Salmon River, I should say, and Timberline leads right now 36-34. All right, one last piece of business. That is our Pizza Factory player of the game. We hope you'll stay around with it for us. We'll be back after this.
His wife's words echoed in his mind.
You never fix anything around here.
Well, today that would change. He would fix the water heater. He'd show her that he wasn't just the man of the house, he was the handyman of this house. He was more than capable. Oh, no. And we covered it. UFH2O. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi, this is Greg Kimberling. We invite you to see us at our new location at 622 Bryden Avenue in Lewiston.
I'm all about keeping my family driving safe. Dad, pothole.
Got it.
So I insist we choose Les Schwab tires for safety services like brakes, steering, and alignment. Stuff those cheap tire centers don't offer. Because I want a backseat drive with confidence. Dad, speed check.
During our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sales, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
It's amazing that we wear something different every day to work and try our best to change up our look. New shoes or shirt or even a haircut can really make a difference. But when was the last time you changed out those glasses? If it's been more than a couple years since you visited your optometrist, now's the time. Dr. Rick Lindgren and staff at Family Eye Care are here to take care of your family's eyes. If your vision changes, even slightly, those old glasses you're wearing may not be doing you any favors. It only takes a few minutes to have your eyes professionally examined. You just may be surprised at how much you've been missing. Find new brand name frames for less than you might think. Accentuate your personal style with statement-making glasses for a look that's bold, original, and unforgettable. Let Family Eye Care help take care of your eyes. Call and make an appointment today at 476-4814. Family Eye Care, Michigan Avenue, Orofino, and Highway 12 West in Kamei. Come on in and see the difference.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
It's back, fresher and hotter. The Pizza Factory reintroduces the all-you-can-eat buffet. Lunchtime in Orofino means all-you-can-eat pizza, breadsticks, sauce, and a delicious salad bar, packed with fresh greens, fruits, proteins, and dressings. The Pizza Factory all-you-can-eat buffet is Monday through Friday, 11 to 2. Make the all-you-can-eat buffet your next lunchtime stop.
We toss them, they're awesome. Pizza Factory.
And back here once again at Bonners Ferry High School, where the final score this evening is the Bonners Ferry Badgers 45, Orofino nothing. It's time for that Pizza Factory player of the game. Win or lose, the Pizza Factory is always happy to award a player for the Orofino Maniacs with a personal pizza and a medium soft drink of their choice because of all their efforts on the field tonight. And, of course, you really got to look at the guy who stepped up tonight. Goes from being a linebacker or a lineman to a tailback. Levi Carling. Boy, he had the workload tonight. That young man just absolutely bruised his way into the secondary of the Badgers. While he was kept off the scoreboard, he made the Badgers work for every defensive down that they were involved with. Levi Carling tonight will receive our Pizza Factory player of the game for stepping up and playing in that tailback role. As, again, the Maniacs just struggling with illness and injuries as they came into this game tonight. Next week, Orofino is in their last regular season home game of the season. They'll entertain the St. Mary's Lumberjacks. It is senior night for this Maniac squad. Come on out and salute those 6 young men who have worked tirelessly, come to practice every single day, all throughout the year and all throughout the 4 years that they've played ball for the Maniacs. Senior night, St. Mary's, next Friday night from Orofino High, 6:35 our pregame. will be on the air with kickoff also at 7 o'clock. Everybody here at Bonners Ferry High School is headed off to the bonfire and the high school dance. And coaches are standing around saying, who's going to help me get this cleaned up? Evidently, the boys are more excited about going to the dance and standing by a warm bonfire. I want to thank our in-studio engineer, Casey Miller, for all of her fine and hard work this evening. Appreciate it so very much. Want to thank head coach Danny Swift, also of the Bonners Ferry Badgers. He was so kind to get us all the information that we needed in order to get this game underway tonight. And the athletic director here at Bonners Ferry High School, Kurt Randall Bayer, for all of his hard work. I'm Jeff Jones. We'd like to bid you all a very pleasant good evening.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Orofino High Maniacs football on your Central Idaho sports leader, AM 13 KLER. Today's game was presented by
P1FCU, Terry Bowling of Camas Financial, Best Built Builder Supply, Les Schwab Tire and Alignment Center, The Pizza Factory, Family Eye Care, Peak Physical Therapy, Kimberling Insurance Agency, and Watson's Market Orofino. We thank you again for listening, and we hope you'll join us again for continued coverage of Maniac Athletics. Orofino Football is a Central Idaho Broadcasting sports presentation.